A few days ago, I uploaded a video about Ali Abdaal's video editing, and the response was overwhelming. Many of you asked for more videos, and I'm here to deliver. In this tutorial, we're breaking down the 5 key editing steps that Ali Abdaal frequently uses to create his captivating content. Plus, I've got a bonus step, courtesy of one of our awesome subscribers. Remember, you too can request topics for future videos. Just drop a comment below, and I'll make it happen. But before we jump in, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future tutorials and tips. Now let's get started and unlock the secrets of creating those eye-catching edit shorts Ali Abdaal style. The first step is to import 2 video clips onto your editing timeline. Next, open your web browser and visit the website Vecteezy. I've included a link to the website in the video description for your convenience. Once you're there, navigate to the video section and search for ribbed paper. You'll find a variety of paper templates to choose from. Select the one that best suits your project and download it. After downloading, simply drag it onto your editing timeline on top of your raw video clips and adjust its size to cover the entire screen. Now let's apply the chroma key cutout effect. Go to the effect settings, select chroma key, and use the color picker to choose the green screen in the paper template. Adjust the sliders for strength to around 20 and 10 for shadow. If your video is too long, consider increasing the playback speed, keep it concise. And there you have it. A simple, effective way to add paper transition effects to your videos. To create more paper transition effects, repeat the same process for additional scenes or clips in your video. Step 2. Paper edge and background animation. For adding paper edge and an animated background, just like Ali Abdaal, create 2 keyframes on position and scale. Now position the playhead on the second keyframe and gently drag your video downward. If you want to make it move faster, just hold the keyframe and slide it closer to the first one. Then release. This will create a smooth and accelerated effect. Next, grab your background video and place on top of your video. Paper edge. You can get it from the website I mentioned in the previous step, but this time, choose the PNG option. I have given the link in the description below. Now import the edge image and drop it onto your timeline. Now crop the part you want to add to your video. Shadow effect. To add depth and realism, make a duplicate layer of your video. Go to the adjustments panel and tweak settings like brightness, contrast, and so on. Now change the layer position to 2. This will create a shadow effect, giving your video a 3D-like appearance. Animating the background. Add keyframes on position and scale. Move the video down, and the good news is that you don't have to add keyframes for every single frame. CapCut will handle that for you. Your background will seamlessly animate with your video. Now do the same process with paper edge, and you have animated your background. If you've noticed, in Ali's videos, everything seems to be in motion. Achieve this by going to the effects library and selecting rebound swing. Drop it on the video to give it that subtle but engaging sway. To add text to your video, begin by dragging the default text layer, choose a font style that resonates with your video's theme, and add your text content. Place it on top of your video where it fits naturally to make your text even more captivating. Let's add some animation. Head over to the animation section. Select the Type 2 animation. This will give your text that sleek, professional touch you've seen in Ali Abdaal's content. And there you have it, the same moving background with paper edge like Ali Abdaal. Step 3. Animated list. Start by selecting a newspaper image from the web. Rotate the image and resize it to fit the full screen. Go to the adjustments panel and select the curves option. Drag the right curve downwards and the left curve upwards. It looks brighter to make it saddle. Navigate to the basic settings and reduce the opacity of the newspaper image slightly. This will create a subtle overlay effect. Ali's backgrounds are always dynamic, so let's add some movement to the newspaper image. Go to the effects panel and select the rebound swing effect. Drag and drop it onto the newspaper image layer. Adjust the settings of the rebound swing effect to achieve the desired motion. Now it's time to add text to the animated list. Create a new text layer and select the Thrive font. Type in the desired text and position it where you want it to appear on the screen. Now, click on the Animation tab and select the Type 2 animation for the text layer. This will give the text a smooth and appealing entrance animation. Ali's text is always in motion, so let's add another animation to make it more dynamic. Choose the Jiggly Animation preset and apply it to the text layer. This will create a subtle shaking effect. Split the text layer into 3 parts. You can do this by selecting the text layer and using the Split tool by pressing Ctrl-B. Place each part of the text in the sequence where you want it to appear. This will create a sequential appearance of the text. Ali often uses check marks in his videos to add check mark stickers. Go to the sticker library and select a check mark sticker. Position it next to each part of the text and duplicate the layers to create a consistent look. Additionally, you can add book covers to your animated list. Find book cover images from the web and place it on top of the text layers. To give the book covers rounded edges, use the mask tool and select the rectangle shape. Adjust the round corner slider to 15 or as desired. To add movement to the book covers, create a compound clip and apply the rebound swing effect. Adjust the effect settings to create a subtle bouncing motion. Review your animated list and make any necessary adjustments to ensure it matches Ali Abdaal's style. Pay attention to the timing, transitions, and overall visual appeal. Step 4. Highlight text. First, import the image you'll want to add the text highlighter effect to. Next, go to the library section and select the white template. Once you have selected the template, click on the mask option and select the rectangle tool. Drag the rectangle tool over the text you want to highlight and resize it to fit. Now, you need to apply the blend mode. Go to the basics section and click on the blend option. Select overlay from the options available. Now it's time to animate the highlighter. Add keyframes on the mask, position and scale. Move the playhead 10 frames forward and add keyframes on the position, scale, and mask again. Resize the rectangle to fit on the text. Repeat the same steps for other text in your image, and you will have a special text highlighter effect. Step 5. Adding background. A bonus step on the request of one of our subscribers about background effect like Ali Abdaal. The first step is to split the video that you want to have the background effect to. Once you've done that, select the second video layer and go to the cutout option. Choose the auto cutout feature to remove the background. Next, it's time to add the background. Find a suitable background image or video and drag it onto the clip. Increase the size of the background to cover the entire screen and place it under the second clip. Move the clip to the right and add 2 keyframes on position and scale. Now move the playhead to the first keyframe and drag the clip down, and you have this cutout transition. You can also add text to your video by dragging the text layer onto the timeline and choosing the font style. Close the keyframes to each other to make the transition fast. To make the transition even smoother, go to the Effects menu. In Body Effects, select the Apparate 1 effect. Drag it onto the video and add 2 keyframes. Move the playhead to the first keyframe and adjust the sliders to reduce the effect. Finally, we're going to add a fade-out effect. Ali uses fade-out almost in his all shorts. For that, split the background video and make a duplicate layer of the main video. Move the background video to the second clip and change the layer to 2. Add 2 keyframes on the opacity and drag the slider to 0. Don't forget to uncheck the auto cutout feature in the cutout option to make sure your background stays visible. And there you have it, a fascinating fade-out effect like Ali. I want to remind you that if you have any requests for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. I'm always happy to hear from my subscribers and create content that you'll love. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And as always, thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content. Now click on the left video on Ali Abdaal editing tutorial. I will see you guys there.